If Overlord desires more information on Kane, the threshold will soon be active for a return trip to planet Earth. Prepare a full invasion force. Earth will fall.
Behold my children. Listen to the screams. Listen. That is the sound of your extinction.
We are strong! We are invincible! We are the future of the survival of mankind! Nod remains a unified force, with one vision and one purpose. We will continue to uphold the ideals of Cain, peace through power. When Cain returns, we will truly be unstoppable!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with part 2 of EMParty. Oh yes. Now last time we left off, we were scrolling up from Bob's base up to here, where we see Jeff, who wants in on some of the EMP action because he has captured an EMP. And also down here, we see that he is attacking with hammerheads and attempting to attack with a Titan. Both failed thanks to Xploder, and Screen is building some screen refineries, whatever they're called, extractors, up there when he should be building them down here. And over here we see Screen building some Reaper tripods, which is the reason why he backed off with his shard walkers. Now he has the force shield generator thingamajig for Reaper tripods, and another one which allows them to suck up Tiberium and create more power in their beams. And those spikes do not belong to anyone. And here is Fred's base. And oh noes! Oh noes, arrows pointing at nothing, and an exclamation mark. But oh noes, Reaper tripods are annihilating Bob. First his harvesters, then a power plant, then something that I don't know, and then he gets up close to activate the Reaper tripod's Easter egg EMP ability. And I did say Easter egg because not that many people have realized this. And there go the shield generators. And now they're gonna truck up to destroy that little thingamajig, which is absolutely useless. Which is the last remaining structure for Bob. And then Bob will get pwned once again by the all-powerful Screen. In the meantime, I'm babbling while the Xploder EMP'd a crane, a war factory, and 2 power plants belonging to Jeff. And in the meantime, I built the first super weapon on the field, an ion cannon, and a orbital bombardment summoner, whatever that thing is called. No upgrades at the tech center yet. My defenses are doing marvelously. And that big fat X, that big fat cyan X at that, means that Bob is defeated. No upgrades at the tech center, no upgrades at the command post. There are upgrades at the command post, but nothing new. Nothing new at the armory because I've already upgraded everything. Nothing at the airfield. But something new is going on down here. The Xploder has caused a blackout on my screen for a second, but also has constructed obelisks. And now we're swirling all over the battlefield, and there's his armory of Reaper tripods. And then here's my base. No, that's Screen base. sorry about that. There's Xploder's base. And here come the Raider buggies, which are not very special, but they are special in this case because I didn't circle it. But anyway, they have this EMP ability that is upgradable at the tech center. So he is going to have a whole lot of fun with that. And according to the arrow, well, according to this first, Skirmisher, I believe, has EMP'd the crane, the war factory, and the construction yard. Now, according to Skirmisher, he built the rift generator, and then Xploder built the nuclear missile, which is also going to help us out a little bit. Whew. And I built a... Oh, okay, now, what happens is the EMP Raider buggies can activate their EMP things as much as they want. However, what happens is the temple, now that he has the Temple of Nod, he can activate this hacking system from that structure, which actually reactivates all EMP'd structures, which is very useful if someone laid orbital bombardment on, no, sorry, not orbital bombardment, but the other thing, I forgot what it's called, but it's very similar, speaking of which. Oh, now I remember, it's shockwave artillery. But speaking of orbital bombardment, I skipped it. But I did obliterate that area, because you did see a red laser there. That is not your imagination. And here is Enlightened, defeating some more power plants. And there's Skirmisher's stasis shield, which acts as an EMP, but it is not recoverable from a hacking ability from, well, you know. And you see lots of green stuff on green, which means the Xploder has activated Tiberium Vein Detonation. And he is continuing to pulse the enemy base, and oh no, what's his name? Fred has constructed several Scorpion tanks. Let's see how I fare with that. Nothing going on here, nothing going here, nothing going on here, something going on here because you see lots of blinding light. Stuff going on over here because there's fighting, nothing going on over here except Raider buggies moving all about. Oh, and oh boy, here comes some rocket squads which bug the hell out of Xploder. So he sends the Raider buggies away only to pulse them and stop them. How many times am I gonna skip action? Well, at least you got to see a little bit of it, but the Xploder, no, he doesn't have screen technology. The Screen Rusher, not the Screen Rusher, but you know what I mean. He used Overlord's Wrath on that little area, and oh noes, here is my commando. Oh noes, here is some drop stuff. Oh noes, here are some shock troopers. Oh no, I've skipped the action again. And actually what happened is Screen Rusher, oh my god, I'm getting names mixed up. The Xploder is also recording this at the same time, so you can see a whole different part of this battle. And actually, Jeff is not dead yet, but we are saving it up for a big fat ending, which is going to be the biggest, fattest, endingest ending we are ever going to have on the Xploder strategies, other than this other time in this intro. But that's coming up later. And oh no, my commando has destroyed the construction yard. But will he survive? Possibly yes, because Xploder has EMP'd this little area. Thank you, Xploder. Sorry, I had to check on that because 2 people have the EMP now. And lots of stuff is going on. We have Zone Raiders getting ranked up, a Commando possibly still alive, and some Raider buggies zooming around all over the place, and Skirmishers being lazy right now. But not to fear, we're going to continue where we left off in part 3. I will see you there.